Live, new. It's time to take a look at all the tabletop role-playing game product that should be, might be, could be on the shelves of your friendly local game store, if you're lucky enough to have a friendly local game store. But don't take my word for it that this product is available. Please call ahead and ask them if they have it in stock, or if they don't have it in stock, if they can special order it for you. And right off the top, we've got this very disturbing picture of somebody being eaten alive by insects, trigger warning, for God's Hunt, which is a Delta Green $50 adventure. 4 adventures collected together in the continuing story of God's Teeth, which is an adventure they previously did involving ritualistic killings in Nevada, bizarre deaths in Denver, Colorado part legislation, just a whole bunch of stuff, serial killers and supernatural stuff, and apparently an astronaut getting eaten by bugs. Just gruesome. And yeah, if you didn't hate ants and bugs before, this picture will definitely trigger 100 different things. From Epic Encounters from Siege Forge. I haven't seen one of these for a while. Cool. These are a great way to get a ton of figures. Unfortunately, they're like $50, but they can come with a double-sided map. They come with an encounter book featuring different things you can do with the figures. And then they come with a ton of figures, either like one big one, this big Orcus-looking super demon, or a lot of little ones. Sometimes they can be used together. If you got $100 and you want a huge encounter between demons and the players, the best thing about these is just getting a bunch of figures for $50 that are all themed. Is there a cheaper way to get themed figures? Yeah, but I've seen these back when Seth's was still open here where I live, and they are pretty cool. I don't know if they're worth $50 because that's just money people don't have, but it is a good way to get a pre-built collection of stuff. There's probably better ways to get a pre-built collection of the same figures, but this is a good way, and they're usually excellent. From Two Little Mice, we have Memento Mori Cookbook, Core Book, and Memento Mori Codex Gigas. This is a D6 role-playing system, $55 for the core rulebook, $45 for the Codex Gigas. You play drifters, who are people who are sick with plagues, travel through 14th century Europe, and are dedicated to fulfilling their dreams before they die from the plague, and including there's some dark world full of power, horror, and opportunities. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? What is this game about? Recreate the adventures of a group of drifters. Drifters are people who were sick with the plague and traveling through Europe to fulfill their dreams before they die. But the plague, I guess, gives them powers. 200 pages. Yeah, there's no information. I'm gonna have to skip on this one. Without more information, I'm just gonna go, $55 for a mystery that I don't know, you don't give me anything about. Don't know. From Philip Reed Games, we have Many Eyes of the Tyrant for 2024 Dungeons and Dragons. Is that how we're officially referring to it now? The Dungeons and Dragons 2024 edition? Wouldn't that make it a new edition? Just call it what it is. It's 6th edition. Call it 6th edition. This is a book about beholders for $15. All sorts of different takes on the beholder, shapes, sizes, mutations, the different varieties. So if you want add some extra spice to your beholders in your D&D game, this is the way to do it. From Exalted Funeral, we have Visitors to Fairhaven, based upon the WHPA TV 13 Weird Heroes of Public Access role-playing game. Try saying that 10 times fast. It's $10, D6 pools. This is where you play people who are hosts of public access television shows, and you have adventures. It's a weird and harrowing town filled with drugs, murders, possession, comic books, cultists, visitors, strange complications. And so, imagine if all the public access, Bob Ross, Elvira, that you ever saw growing up, all lived in the same sort of mysterious town worked for the same television station and had little weird powers that they use to fight bad guys and investigate stuff in this weird town. It sounds absolutely wonderful. Having grown up on a lot of public access TV, Godzilla Theater, Kung Fu Theater, Japan Animation Theater. Yeah, it's just Elvira. Plus, having worked on a public access television show, Fistful of Fingers. Yeah, I love it. I love it. This sounds just so much fun. It's $10. The Garden of Yin from Soul Muppet Publishing. You win this week's contest for best name. It's $40. It's a remastered version of the 2018 adventure. It's a zero prep exploration of the world of Fae in a cursed garden. It's a point crawl with new routes to explore as an ever-shifting extra-dimensional garden, resulting in different vistas, different things that you see, whimsy, spooky, surreal. It's constantly random, so you never know what you're going to encounter, even if you've gone there twice. From Goodman Games for Dungeon Crawl Classics, which is still my favorite retro clone, though with what everything Goodman Games is going on, my love for them has gone down a little. Not to say I wouldn't still play Deep Dungeon Crawl Classics, but for $70, you get this brand new printing of the core rules with art by our good friend Errol Otis. Weird dice, plenty of tables, tons of adventures, just gonzo goodness. I love DCC, but I don't love Goodman Games' weird pandering to social justice. And we have a follow-up on that, which is a separate story. So that's this week's product. The only thing that really stands out to me is this. I don't know why, but it just does. $50 for an adventure that's part of a bigger adventure for Delta Green. I mean, it's Delta Green. It's, it's the horror role-playing game where you actually get to kick the bad guy's ass as opposed to all the other horror role-playing games. Oh, I see your tentacles and I raise you shotgun. I love these, but they are getting a little too pricey in this market, especially since there's way cheaper ways to get bulk figures. Don't know enough. It doesn't tell me anything about the game or the system or the theme other than you're sick, but you have powers. I don't know. Yeah, $15 for new takes on something that already exists. I can make those up. Yeah, this sounds just fun. And I don't know. I mean, if you don't already have the core rule book and you want to spend $70 for a core rule book just because it's Errol Otis's art, great. Otherwise, yeah, So yeah, really the only thing that stands out to me is this. But that's just my opinion. Make up your own mind. If you're lucky enough to have a friendly local game store, give them a call and ask them what they have in stock this week or what they can special order for you. But remember, we are still dealing with a ton of shenanigans as we're halfway through the year, affecting our various tabletop role-playing game stores. Many of them are closing down. You saw the little short I did the other day of the Games Workshop store here where I live, which is reduced in size, reduced in hours. So yeah, it is not a good time for mom and pop tabletop role-playing games, and it's only going to get worse. So if you're lucky enough to live someplace that actually has one, please support them in every way you can. Until next time.
Tales of fortune, ghost towns round another bend.